Okay, the sci-fi movie Savage Planet. Okay, after some time in the near future, the Earth's atmosphere no longer supports human life. So, companies, large corporations, have decided to do a couple different things. A few of them are building essentially giant space stations. Other ones are working on giant spacecraft. One wants to colonize the moon. And this other one found a unique plant. A plant that produces an exorbitantly huge amount of oxygen, which they can therefore bring back to Earth to essentially regenerate the oxygen on the planet. Okay. So, through the use of deep space teleportation, which requires you to carry around essentially a mini disk of your genetic information, if you don't do that, you'll never make it back. They teleport a small group of people. By small group, I mean the head of a corporation, his lawyer, a journalist, biologist, your technical guy, your corporate leaders, personal security, security detail, doctor. This is a small contingent of people being sent to this foreign 20 light years away or 20 million light years away planet. So they can find this magical plant which is going to help make the atmosphere of the Earth inhabitable again. Of course, they get there, and there's a bizarre creature. On this planet in space, they run into bears. Yes. More intelligent bears. Experiments in the future, their guns still use bullets. And of course, something happens with the teleportation equipment, so they almost land with no gear. So as they're trying to find the plant to help restore Earth's atmosphere, they're occasionally attacked by bears. And of course, since they can't afford actual special effects, your bear footage is stock footage of a bear growling, and then a person reacting to what looks kind of like some guy in like a bad Chewbacca suit. There's a scene where a guy tries to fight off a bear with a knife and a stick. And when it shows the bear mauling the guy's head, it shows like teeth chewing his head. Then they cut back to footage of the bear. The bear is again roaring with no blood on it. Then you find out they're not actually there for a magical plant. Instead, from the initial group they sent there, their robot sent back footage of a man getting his hand cut off and then falling into a puddle of goo, the goo then regrowing his hand. My thought was, if you're going to this plant to essentially try to find this macrocellular regeneration compound, that's the term that they used, wouldn't you just tell your team? We think we might have found a miracle cure, that could help us regrow cells from cancer patients, that could help essentially evolve humankind so we don't need to worry about the atmosphere anymore. Wouldn't you just tell them that? As opposed to, we're going to go find a magical plant that produces like 300 times the oxygen of a regular plant. So that twist is almost entirely pointless. If you're going to send somebody, across space to either A, find a plant to save the human race, or B, to find this puddle of goo which can regrow body parts, can help turn back the hands of time on things like Alzheimer's, can help remove cancer, wouldn't you just tell them that? Yeah, we're going there because from the footage, someone stuck a hand in a puddle of goo, okay, and it regrew his hand in like seconds. Now, of course, with them being attacked by bears, it's primarily the people talking. So they've already ruined the twist, which is a pointless twist. Yeah, this is one of those sci-fi movies that really, it sounded really good, like the premise of, oh, well, we can't live in the atmosphere anymore, so people are, going to either live in space, colonize the moon, or find another planet. Okay, lots of sci-fi movies do that. But then you go to a faraway planet where you're attacked by bears. But you lie to them about, oh, we're going to plant, instead of, no, we found this puddle of goo, that is like macrocellular regeneration. I don't see why you can just tell them to begin with. And the whole, we're attacked by bears. You had footage of where the thing was located. Just follow the recording you have to where you have to go, get your puddle of goo, head back. But of course they had to send the photojournalist and the lawyer so that way they could document it and say all findings on this planet are part of the corporation. So try to do the corporation's bad, but they went there to get essentially the cure-all for every ailment of mankind.